Welcome back to Battlelore 2nd edition. I didn't think we'd have an episode, but here we are. It's the Dakahn turn. It is still daytime, which means right now the Razor Wings are not present. And it is time to play a command card. Now, we picked up an awesome command card. This is really, really good for us. And it's order 3 infantry units. We only have 3 infantry units. All of them must get off the board for us to win. And it says, after your move step, each ordered infantry unit may move 1 hex. So basically, all of our infantry units this turn are going to be able to move 3 steps instead of 2. All right, let's get ordering our infantry units. We only have 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, and I am not even sure what I want to do. Do we want to try? I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like we should try and crush these guys, but if they get a counterattack and eliminate our guards, we're going to be in trouble. The Razor Wings are going to come out this turn, which means next turn the Uthik are going to be able to utilize the Razor Wings. You know what? We're going to run for the hills. So it's the move step. These guys are going to go 1, 2 to here. The archer unit's going to go 1, 2 to here. And the infantry unit, wow, I don't know, maybe we should try killing these guys. No, I don't think so. 1, 2 to here. Everybody's moved. It's now the end of the move step, which means our infantry units can move 1 more step if they so desire. And I think we're going to do that. These guys are going to move here. These guys are going to move here, which means they exit the board. And that gives us our 2nd victory point. 4 victory points, and we win as the Dakahn player. Yeah. And lastly, this archer infantry unit, I don't know how it survived, also gets to move 1 extra space, and it exits the board, giving us our 3rd victory point, 3 of 4. If the Dakahn player gets 1 more victory point, they win the game. Yeah. These guys, of course, now are into the attack step. They have nobody to attack because nobody's adjacent to them. And that's it. All right. Very quickly, it is now the victory point step for the Dakahn, which means the token changes hands from the Dakahn over to the Uthik. And unfortunately, for what's left of our Dakahn forces, the Razor Wings are back again because it is now nighttime. And we're into the command step, and I think we're just going to finish off our playthrough here. So we're going to get a command card. We get Patrol Center 2. Well, that's good. We'll, if our infantry unit can survive, we may be able to get them off the board. If not, and it ain't going to happen. Now, we have 3 lore cards, 2 of them completely useless. Defend the Realm and Enchanted Arrows. We don't even have any. They're all useless. So I think we're just, I don't know. Let's grab 2 lore cards. And we grab 2 of them, which is Crushing Blow, Wall of Steel. Let's keep Wall of Steel, and we'll get rid of 1 of these, because those are completely useless to us. Which means we now have 4 lore cards and absolutely no lore. And that's going to conclude the Dakahn turn. And because this was so very short, and we're right at the end of the scenario, let's go ahead and go right into the Uthik turn. Okay, continuing on, it is the Uthik turn, so they get to play a command card, and they are going to play Battlelore. And this is roll 4 dice, and we're going to see what they get. Let's hope they roll 4 lore dice. Oh, wow, hang on, this, oh, I don't know how we're doing. Order 1 elite or legend unit for every crown symbol. And you know what? They have no, well, they do have some elites. They only have Flesh Ripper Brutes, they're cavalry melee, so that doesn't count. Grotesques are all gone. Blood Harvesters are melee. Berserkers are infantry melee, and the Razor Wing, darn it, the Razor Wings are in fact elite. Rats on a stick. So the Razor Wings can be activated with one of these. And the sword, hang on, what does the sword say? Maybe that cavalry can't be used. No, the one single sword is order one infantry or cavalry unit. Okay, so, and then we have to shuffle all of the Battlelore cards. And you know what? Don't think I need, well, I guess we're going to have to go ahead and do that, except for that card, of course. So, oh boy, they get to activate the Flesh Ripper Brutes, and they get to activate these guys. Wow. Yeah, I can sense the pain. This is not good. All right, the command cards are shuffled. Oh boy, I think the Dakahn are in trouble. They've held out, they've done so well, and I think this is going to be the end. And indeed, it is now, this is the order step for the Uthik player. They're going to play a lore card, and it costs them 7, and they have 11 lore. They're playing 7 lore to play this lore card. They're playing Scatter. Play during your order step. Choose any unoccupied hex. All enemy units adjacent to the chosen hex must move 2 hexes directly away from the chosen hex if able. That's a rotten thing to do, you Uthik scum. Alright, so they send a fireball down here, which means these guys have to back up 2 spaces if possible, getting them farther away from the goal. So that's not good. And now it is the move step. These guys can move 3 spaces. They're going to go 1, 2, 3. Yep, the old pincer maneuver. Bad news. Bad news for us. And now, as I pan the camera up, now it is the attack step. So our poor Citadel guards are pinched between Flesh Ripper Brutes and Razor Wings. And so we're going to have the Flesh, they are going to do the Flesh Ripper Brutes first. And the Flesh Ripper Brutes get 3 dice for the attack. Wow, this could be it. These guys can't retreat either because the Razor Wings are right there. And, well, oh boy. So the first attack only kills one of them. And yes, the Uthik player gets more lore because, you know, they don't have enough. They only have 5 now after spending that 7. And of course the range doesn't hit. These guys get a counterattack. They also roll 3 dice against the Flesh Ripper Brutes. Come on, let's get 3 swords and just annihilate them. Ah, well. Now they're weak, unfortunately, so these swords don't hit, but we do get 1 lore. Okay, we get a lore. So now we have 1 lore. Too bad we didn't get 2, but we don't. And that's the end of the attack for them. All right, unfortunately now it's the Razor Wings, and the Razor Wings have 3 attack dice. The odds of them not getting any melee sword is very slim. This could be it. Oh, I don't know what to say. I have no idea. This is so bizarre. It is just too bizarre. We get 2 lore. Or sorry, the Uthik get 2 lore, and this crown symbol does not happen to be anything the Razor Wings can use. So the Razor Wings don't kill the guard. The guards are still there. That's it. That's craziness. They're still alive. I don't believe this. I don't believe it, but there it is. That's what it. We're going to finish this episode anyway, no matter how long it takes. Could be another 20 turns. Wow, unbelievable. And that's the end of the attack step. Now it's the Uthik upkeep phase, which doesn't do anything, and now they get to draw 1 command card into their hand. Wow, I cannot even believe this. Is crazy. Anyway, and now it's the lore step for the Uthik. They're going to draw 1 lore card and take 1 lore token. That's going to take them up to 2, 4, 6, 7. They have 8 lore now and 3 lore cards. And that's it. What can I say? That's the end of the Uthik turn. I was convinced that would be the end of the game. That is not the case. Our Dakahn player has 3 victory points. If somehow this guy can get off the board and survive, it will... wow, I can't believe it. The Dakahn could win. So it's not over yet. Let's go right back and let's have a Dakahn turn. Okay, it's the Dakahn turn. Let's not fool around. We're going to play this card, or are we? No, we've got a whole bunch. We're gonna. It doesn't matter. We're gonna play this one. Order 2 units in the center. Well, we only have 1 unit left on the entire board, and so we're just going to go ahead and order him. What's he going to do? He's going to head for the hill. Now, it's too bad he got knocked back by that fireball. Otherwise, he might have been able to get off the board. But you know what? We don't really have any option. 1, 2. We're just running for the hills. We are 2 steps away from getting where we need to go. So, is that where we want to go? Actually, I think we want to go here instead. Because, well, yeah, because these guys... yeah, that's where we want to go. We want to move there instead. So that's our move step. Or sorry, our command. We play the command card, order step, move step, attack step. These guys can attack these. Now, I think the attack step is optional. You don't have to attack. So they're not going to, because if they get counterattacked, they're going to get killed. So they are not going to attack. But you know what? I'm just going to check the rule quickly. I'm pretty sure it's an optional thing. If it's not an optional thing, I'll move them back here. Let me just check. It says you may attack, so it is optional. You do not have to. Unfortunately now, it is, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, it is going from nighttime to daytime because it's the Dakahn update, or victory point update step, which means the Razor Wings are going back to sleep. Excellent. Command card time. So we draw a command card. We get another one, which is useful for our 1 remaining unit. Lore time. We are just going to grab 2 lore tokens, and we're going to keep them. Wow, I cannot believe we're still alive. And that's going to conclude the Dakahn turn. Again, very quickly, let's just wrap this up. Let's go into the Uthanol turn. All right, wasting no time. Yeah, let's have a look here and see what they're going to play. They're actually going to play Battlelore again. Wow, they got another Battlelore command card. So they get to roll 4 dice, and they get to order units. And this time, the double swords are infantry or cavalry. So they actually have 2 here. Infantry, cavalry, all 4 of them. So they can order their 2 units. And of course that means that that's going to get shuffled back into the deck. And so we'll just do a quick shuffle again, which kind of wastes time, but there we go. Quick shuffle. That card doesn't go into the shuffle deck. Okay, they're going to be able to order all their units. They order the Berserkers. Berserkers get to move 2. I'm doing it quickly because I want this to end. They get to move 2. They're not going to be able to attack anybody. We'll remove the die. Flesh Ripper Brutes get to move 3 spaces. This is the problem. 1, 2, 3. So they're going to move here. They're going to attack our 1 infantry unit. God. Can they survive? This would just be unbelievable. Flesh Ripper Brutes. Well, oh man, I can't believe it. It finally ends. The Flesh Ripper Brutes get an attack. The 1 lone guard unit, Citadel Guard, is killed by the Flesh Ripper Brutes, and that ends the game. So unbelievable. I can't believe the Dakahn held on as long as they did. That was just craziness. Anyway, that was the Razor Wings expansion mission called A Shot in the Dark. I hope you enjoyed that. It came down to the wire. Man, I can't believe we almost got that last Citadel Guard off the map for the final victory point, which would have given the Dakahn the win. But it just didn't happen. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the series. This is Battlelore 2nd edition, and that was the Razor Wing expansion mission. So that's great. So anyway, that's it. It's concluded finally after so many episodes and I think over 2 weeks of putting up videos. So I hope it wasn't too tedious. I hope there was some suspense and interest along the way. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking my videos if you do. Join me next time for another complete playthrough of a board, card, or dice game. I have no idea what it will be. I never do. I just look at my collection, and whatever strikes my fancy gets pulled down, put on the table, and put together for a video series. So once again, thanks so much for watching along and sticking with this one, and we'll see you in the next series.